So 9 days ago today, I broke my leg. I broke my fibia and my tibula. As you can see, my leg is a bit of a mess right now. All different kinds of colours, and I don't have a cast on. I hadn't heard or seen of anyone before with a broken leg that didn't have a cast at any point during the whole experience. It's because of the kind of surgery I had and the way that they've tried to correct the bone. They don't really think I need a cast because the bone should be supported as it is. And yeah, without a cast you can start rehabilitating muscles a lot sooner and trying to get your leg back into shape and start putting pressure on the bone and doing all of that a lot sooner. So it should be a little bit of a speedier recovery time because my muscles will be, you know, as compared to if you have a cast on, 6 weeks later you have it taken off and it is a lot. There is no muscle. Pretty much the muscle has wasted away a lot and it takes a lot of time to kind of rehabilitate it. So that knee, that is where they inserted a metal rod into the fibia. So I had a clean break and that was here. That's where you can see the bump. And my fibula, it's just here. It's around the same height. It's just a little tiny bit lower because the impact came from here and across there. So if you can see, also there is the height difference. It's kind of my leg isn't straight anymore. It's just very wonky. You can see that there. So I can't wait for that to go down and start getting normal. Yeah, that's where they put the metal rod in, and there is where one set of the screws are. Another set of the screws are here, just next to the knee, there. And there is where they've opened it up. So that, and here they've opened it up so that they can look at this one. They can look at the fibula and see. They can kind of assess the damage a bit better once they're having a good look inside. And by opening these, they could look at the break, and that's how they could feed the metal rod through correctly, as opposed to it going through and then coming in or out the other side. It just goes straight through the other bone down to here, and it's fixed in place. So my leg should be supported by that metal rod in here. My body, it should support my entire body weight. The thing I'm concerned about is that this isn't supported by anything. They say it's supported by the metal rod, but I mean more, it's not protected by anything. So it's kind of up to my muscles and my bone and my body to correct it and to just do its natural thing and see how well it can heal. And if it doesn't heal correctly, then in 6 weeks I will have surgery again to repair it. Well, in 5 weeks actually now. So I go back March 7th, I think, for an assessment with the surgeon, and they have a good look at everything and check how everything is going. They do more x-rays, and that's where they tell me what the next step is. And up until then I'll be doing physio with my muscles because I can't really do anything right now. I can lift my leg up to the side, but I can't really, when I pull my foot back like that, the tendons and all of the muscles here really hurt, all up the back. And it's the same when I go forward, it really hurts all of the front as well. So it's going to take a lot of getting used to. My knee is getting a lot better. It was very stiff. I did have it up at an angle like this in the hospital for about a week, until I could start doing a little bit of physiotherapy where I'd take it down. And when it's elevated, once you take it down, it really hurts because you get all of the blood rushing straight back to it. And that's very painful, because, yeah, it sucks. You can see I have a lot of bruising all around my leg. My leg is very nice. It's a very nice array of orange, yellow, purple, blues. It's got a lot. And the back of my knee is very badly bruised. You can see that. it goes round to the other side, round to the back. So, very sore purple leg. Very frustrating having a broken leg because you can't really do anything. You're kind of a bit powerless. You know, you can kind of get by, but it's just a big shock going from being absolutely normal to, yeah, having something like this where it just makes you a bit immobile. You can't do very much, but it gives you a lot of motivation to keep pushing on, to keep doing exercises and get better so you can get back to work and you can start doing all your hobbies and stuff again. One of the things that is very scary for me about having no cast and not being kind of cared for on the outside. I know it's been cared for on the inside, but I would like some protection on the outside. So if I do bang it, because I'm a very clumsy person, if I do bang it, it will be protected a little bit better than if it's just like this. And the reason I'm a bit more scared about going outside and stuff is because I live in Switzerland where it is covered in snow and ice at the minute. That's how I broke it. I was sledding down a hill and I went smack into a metal fence, kind of ones that the metal barriers you have on the motorways when cars crash, and I was going at quite speed and I crashed into it. So my body is covered in bruises elsewhere from that whole crash, but the main thing that happened in that crash was that I broke my leg. And this is what it's like outside. No way am I walking around in that with crutches and a broken leg. Just ice and snow. Yeah. And I can't really put a shoe on or anything around my foot because it's still way too swollen at the ankle. So I would be going out in a sock and it's freezing outside. I could do it, but I live on a cobbled street and I'm not really at the stage yet where I feel like I'm prepared to test out crutches on cobbled streets. I have some special gadgets attached to my crutches. I think anyone's going to try and rob me with these stabby things on them. You can see there, these things, they flick around onto the end of the crutch to support to kind of grip the ice and support me, but I'm still petrified of going on the ice regardless, because you can slip even when you're not with a broken leg and you're not on crutches. It's very easy to slip and fall, even if you are looking where you're going. So I'm just going to wait a little bit before I'm ready to venture outside. So we will see how all of this goes, and hopefully I will have a speedy recovery and everything will work out well. Fingers crossed. I will keep you updated.